Hello everyone, this is Nathan. Thanks for joining in today and taking a look at this Nissan. This is a 2003 Nissan Xterra SE Supercharged, 4-wheel drive. They also made these in 2-wheel drive. This is a 4-wheel drive. Thanks for taking a look, and I promise if you watch this video through and through and the other video I'm going to make of myself driving this, you will see that this is the nicest, cleanest, lowest mileage, one owner that's available and that has been available for quite some time as far as I've seen online. So join in with me here. Here I am. This is me. My name's Nathan. Thanks for looking. Thanks for joining. Subscribe to my channel. Leave any comments or suggestions if you like. And if you are interested in this car, as long as it's still for sale, feel free to call or text me anytime. My number is in the comments section, but it is 614-975-6973. I've got my Haggerty insurance hat on today. We're rocking and rolling. Yep. I do have Haggerty insurance on on my town car that I own. I highly recommend them. They're a fantastic company. This would actually be a good car for it too. So this is a one-owner Xterra SE Supercharged. This only has 104,000 miles, 104. It is all original. There's nothing aftermarket or that has been modified on this at all, as far as there's no performance parts. The radio is original, the wheels are original, the exhaust is original. This is as original and nice as they come. A one-owner car, local here in Columbus, well kept, garage kept, and serviced at the Nissan dealership, which I'm going to show you here in a moment. Has a clean Carfax history, and it's just been impeccably cared for. It's got a lot of new parts I'm going to talk about here in a moment. Let me give you the full overview real quick. There's the awesome roof rack with the basket, the roof bars. Everything is here on this vehicle. It has 3 original keys, 2 remotes. It has the original carpet mats. It has a set of rubber mats. The cargo shade is in the back. The cup holder inserts, the owner's manuals. It's as original and awesome as it was when it was new. It's never had any accidents. It's never had any body or paint work. It's just a fantastic vehicle. So there's a few little flaws I'm going to point out as I go around, but the brush guards, the front lamp guards and front brush guard, and the tail guards on the back that you saw, those were original. This is how it originally came when it was bought new for just about $30,000 when it was new. So let's see, I'm going to name off real quick everything that I have just had done as far as service is concerned for this. You may have noticed the Cooper Discoverer AT3 tires are brand new. They are brand new. All-terrain Cooper Discoverer, the correct size, load range E tires, all 4 brand new. Also just had a brand new timing belt, water pump service. That is very important on these that had timing belts, which this does. New timing belt, water pump, new supercharger belt, new AC power steering belt, new front brakes and rotors, along with the front brakes and rotors and the front wheel seals. You can see the new brake rotors right there, just a little bit of rust on them. They're brand new. Also, I guess when I said this was all original, technically, these rugged ridge locking hubs were also replaced. The only reason I went with these is because everybody on the Xterra forums talks about how great these are. So these are a locking hub, and the original ones were not available. So simply put, couldn't get the original ones from anywhere, but everybody raves about these, so those were also replaced, and technically that's an aftermarket item, but had to be done. The exhaust system is brand new, almost basically from the front to the back. The catalytic converters are new, and then the exhaust from the catalytic converters back is brand new, all the way to the muffler and tailpipe. The right side exhaust manifold was also done. Both oxygen sensors, the vapor canister some new wiper blades, a fresh oil change, and alignment, all of that. And then there's a few things inside that I'm going to show you as well. Let me show you briefly real quick. Carfax, one owner, 37 service history records, no accidents or damages, nothing weird. But when you look through here, service, this is all at the dealership. You'll see on the next page here. Buckeye Nissan here in Columbus over in Hilliard, all the way through. And it just continues. 2007, 2008, all the way through. Always taken to the dealership. You can see the mileage, 2010, 65, 2011, 72, 2014, 80,000. Couple entries at AAA Car Care, but other than that, it's basically all been done at the dealer. And then all of the work that I just talked about was done at facility that I've used for a long time. It's right here at 104-564. They do amazing work, great mechanics, all of that stuff that I just kind of said. And then these two other entries were about the hubs, because I had to go back to have those hubs looked at and replaced after that. So also a awesome local company that does great work. This is the original window sticker information. Silver Ice Metallic is the name, charcoal interior, fuel mileage, and then see, grill, tail lamp, and headlight guards. $619 was the factory option, which is hysterical because I don't think you could buy them for that today. Just under $30,000. I'm just gonna scroll down this real quick. This is just all the standard equipment stuff that comes up based on the VIN. So there is that. And then this is the receipt, which whoever buys this is welcome to have. All of the stuff that I just talked about is right here. All of the new parts, and then this is the hubs right here, another $300. So I have spent some serious money to bring this up to speed, to make it what you see it to be today, but I have thoroughly enjoyed doing it. And it was a very nice vehicle to begin with, but I have made this absolutely 100% just about as nice as it was when it was new, and 100% ready to go, ready to drive. It doesn't need anything else. It doesn't leak anything, it doesn't smoke, it runs and drives amazing. I'll be making a separate video of myself driving it so you can see how well it drives. I love the sticker is still on the tailgate. The guards are in amazing condition. They're no rust or anything. Very, very nice. It's been running as I've been standing here talking, so you can hear how quiet it is. Just an amazing vehicle. They don't make SUVs like this anymore, in my opinion. There's just, everything is a crossover and a hybrid and a whatever. That stuff just doesn't excite me. This is a real SUV with a real differential, with real four-wheel drive, with locking hubs. This thing can do wonders and amazing off-road. When you read the forums, the people that own these and the way they talk about them and their love for the cars, it's kind of like all the crazy people that love Land Rovers. It's really a cult of sorts. Also, these are the original step bars. They do have some flaking going on, you know, as you can see, but you know what? They're original, which is awesome. Spare tire, you can see it sticking out here. It's really never been used. You can see the tread right there. Let me point out a couple flaws, just because I'm all about transparency. The rear bumper, there's a tiny little rust spot right there, and there's a tiny little dent, as you can see it right there. And then there's a couple little tiny spots right there and right there. So a few little things right there. This bumper got caught on something or something previously. This is not loose, this is not falling off, it is tight, it is secure, but there's a little bit of, you know, marks on the plastic right there, a little bit right there. Nothing wrong with the paint in that area, but just pointing it out. There is a sharp door ding in this door. It's about the only ding on this vehicle. It did not crack or break the paint, and I did not attempt to have that ding removed because This vehicle has all the original paint, and if this dent was tried to be pushed out, it very well may crack the paint, and I didn't want to take that risk and potentially damage the paint and have to repaint the door. So needless to say, it is what it is. It's staying right there. So a couple little things there. And on the subject of paint, let's go ahead and look under the hood. This is going to be a long video because I am really into this car and I am very proud of it. And I'm very much enjoying talking to you about it. And I hope that everyone that's watching is actually enjoying my all my commentary. So let's go ahead and take a look at the engine. And while we're under here, I'm going to talk about something else I want to talk about this. So very clean, very nice. Of course, it was detailed with the detail, but you can tell how clean it is otherwise. There's the supercharger right here, which, by the way, this supercharged version was 30 additional horsepower than the standard. So the normal SE or XE had 180 horsepower. This adds 30 more, so this is 210. It's still not a lot by today's standards, but oh yeah, we put a new bolt on the battery hold down there. It's still not, you know, huge by today's standards, but this was really, really amazing in its time. And you know, it as big and heavy as it is, it still does pretty well today. Like I said, I'm going to make a separate video of me driving it, so take a look at that on my channel and you'll see me driving it. I'm going to do some city driving, freeway driving, and a four-wheel drive demonstration. Also, at the very end of this video, I'm going to crawl around underneath and show the underside. There's a little bit of rust here by the hood latch, but it is what it is. So this is what I wanted to talk about under the hood and everywhere else on this. These white stickers are the original VIN tag stickers on this car. So this tells us that, if you know this, you may already know this, but if you don't, this tells us that this is the original fender to this vehicle and it's never been replaced with an aftermarket one or a different one. You can see that the bolts here have never been turned, meaning they've never been removed to be replaced by something else. Typically, also, if it's been repainted, a body shop is going to be potentially put paint on top of this label, which would also suggest that it had been painted. In this case, everything on this vehicle is original. It's never had any body or paint work. So on the hood, here's the sticker on the hood. And then here's the sticker on the other fender. You can see the bolts here, same thing. I'm gonna let you take a listen to the engine here. Stop talking for a moment. Also, the AC, oh yeah, see, that's the great thing about older cars, you can do this right here. There you go. AC works, functions properly on this car. It's nice and cold. I'm going to turn it on so you can hear the compressor. Right down there, but it works and it functions just like it should. It's nice and cold. So continuing on about the original panels, also the windshield, original, Nissan, Carfax. That says this is the original glass, never been replaced. You can see the same imprint on the side windows. Labels on the doors, see, original. And while I do these, I'm going to show real quick before we go inside how clean the bottoms of the doors are. There's no rust. How clean the jambs are. There's the original VIN. That's the main VIN tag for the car. Same thing here. There's our label. Look how clean the Nissan stamping right there. There's the VIN tag right here on the inside, which this is basically the one for the quarter panel in the back. Inside the tailgate right here. You can see how clean the tailgate is. Still has the original first aid kit. Look at that. Look at that. I haven't even gotten back here yet to show you all the things back here, but anyway, door jamb, inside of the jamb. There's a little bit of rust stain right there, but it's from, I believe, the hydraulic lift supports or maybe this bracket, but it's just stain. It's not any actual rust. If you can't tell already how much I like this car, there's inside the gas door, nice and clean, original fuel recommendation, premium fuel, which is all that I've put in it. Here's our VIN tag right here. Oh, and then right in this area, I realized I forgot this earlier. This is the other third flaw on this vehicle. Something happened here, caused a little bit of actual damage to the metal. I had this professionally touched up with multiple layers of the matching paint. So there was a scratch right here and then right there. It's been touched up, you know, it's, let's see how clean. It's been touched up, it's sealed, and the white label right there. Oh, right here. A couple little actual rust bubbles right there. It's the only rust on the body I believe I have, that's the only rust period I've found. But a little bit right there, that little bit of damage right there. Not sure if that was a result of that, but when the door is closed, it's pretty minor. So it'd have to be a body shop repair if you wanted that to be brand new again. There's the label on this door, and nice clean. All right, I think I showed the bottom of this door, but just in case. Like I said, at the end here, I'm gonna crawl around underneath so that you can get a look at the underside, because I'm sure some people are going to want to see that. I think it's very nice and commensurate with how the rest of it looks, but you can be the judge for yourself. Headlights work, fog lights work. This brush guard is also in great shape. A little bit of paint peel right there. The front license plate bracket was on it at one time. It's now in the back, still with the vehicle. A little bit of rust on that. This is always the weak link on these things. All right, well, let's see. Showed you the first aid kit there, talked about all the labels, all the new parts on the car. I mentioned that there were a couple more things in here that I wanted to point out that were brand new, so we might as well just start back here in the back. There's a power outlet right there. The other thing that is brand new on this vehicle that these are known for having problems with is the headliner. If you look at this headliner, I had this professionally reupholstered, pardon my language, at a local upholstery shop, namely Tritex in Grandview in Columbus, Ohio. They do amazing work. So every inch of this fabric from front to back, excluding the sun visors up front. They don't do the sun visors, but there was nothing wrong with them. Why did I have it done? Because it was starting to sag, it was starting to fall down. This vehicle's too nice, so it is brand new. It's brand new, it's professionally done, it's probably better than when the car was brand new. Back here, we have cargo net, original little baby cargo net. There's some spare lug nuts right there. These are a set of winter rubber mats. They're not brand name of any sort, but they're nice heavy mats. There's the front license plate bracket with the original 2 screws taped to it. This is a WeatherTech cargo liner. This is the original cargo shade. Awesome, awesome. Like I said in the beginning, this has all the keys, all the remotes, everything, all the books, all the stuff. Let me see here if I can do this with one hand. There's a couple things I'm limited with one hand. All right, look how nice the bottom of the carpet is, and voila! This is the tool tray. There's the roof rack tool with the Torx head and the breaker bar and the jack tools. So all nice and clean back here. Underneath this, try to do this here with one hand. Underneath this is the jack. You know, you don't find stuff like this in newer cars. Even if they did something like this, I don't think they'd put the name of the vehicle right there, let alone make this a really neat removable tray that you can just pop out and use what you need. So this literally comes out, there it is, outside the car, right? So I'm gonna set that there for a moment. And the jack is down in here, nice and secure and tight. I don't think it's ever been used. And you know, just very smartly engineered. That's really nice and tight in there. Doesn't rattle or move around. It's got this nut here that keeps it tight. So anyway, and this just slips in like that. This goes here and that's it. So very, very cool that this is here. Just this whole car is amazing. That it just so well preserved, and on top of that, to have the low mileage that it does, the carpet back here is perfect. There's no stains or anything weird. The ISOFIX anchors are there in the floor. So anyway, let's continue. Tailgate first aid kit. Might as well go from the back to the front. Why not? Door panel, a few little tiny little marks on it, but nothing crazy. The seats are in amazing condition. There's something I repaired on the front seat I will show you. Here's the original mats. It has all 4 original mats. Another power outlet here. Cup holders here. Carpet is beautiful. Seat is perfect. All the seat belts, all the buckles are here. They haven't been chewed on by a dog. Now, I don't think I can do this with one hand, but so this tab pulls down the seat back. You can see how it doesn't quite lay flat. The seat bottoms have tabs right here, right here. You have to kind of pull them simultaneously. The seat bottom is really light, and it's really comfortable, but it's really lightweight. These literally pop out and remove, and then the backrest can fold flat. You probably know this if you already know about Xterras. You can see how clean the back of the seat is. Both seats. All right, I know I've done a lot of talking, so I'll try to speed it up a little bit. So the driver's seat is excellent. This bolster piece did have some wear right here on the very edge. I also had the same company, Tritex, who did the headliner, which, by the way, here's the front view on the headliner. Tritex, it's got the factory basket. Tritex did this seat piece, so just this piece of fabric is new, and then they did a little bit of new foam underneath, so it's literally as nice as new. Awesome work they do. So the upper was fine. I mean, there's a little bit of wrinkle to it, but no big deal. So there's that. Look how nice the original mat, the Xterra word, it's like brand new. Here's the door panel. A little bit of color wear on this silver trim, but all the buttons and switches are very nice. Fabric here, I love this interior fabric. Rear wiper, lights, fog lights, even has steering wheel audio controls. That's what this is. This is the volume here on the side. You can hear the volume going up. And then like seat buttons here. So anyway, let's get in. Even these rubber inserts are still here. You see the word remove for larger cup. So these pop out so you can put your big gulp in. I mean, most people would have long thrown these away. Both of these are here. Storage, clean, nice, original carpet. It's here. Lower storage compartment with another power outlet right there. Nice and clean. Has the little slots for your CDs. So got a power outlet there, a power outlet on the dash, a power outlet on the back of the console, and a power outlet in the very back. So there's 4 power outlets in this car. Shifter, 4-wheel drive shifter. Again, like I said, when I do my driving video, I will demonstrate the 4-wheel drive working. It works as designed. It works perfectly in high and low. This has the Rockford Fosgate sound system. This was a 300-watt sound system when this car was new, which doesn't sound like a lot today, but it was a lot back then. And I want to point out to you here, I did not remove this because I think it's so cool. You can still see the words, the sun is shining right there. Final customer to remove. The original plastic laminate on the screen of the radio that tells you this radio has many new and revised features. Please read the book before you use because it's so powerful. Anyway, I just think it's really cool that this still has the plastic on the screen. So neat, along with the original airbag label is still attached to the glove box. All of the books are there. I will show you those when we get over here on that side. Climate control, pretty simple and basic, but again, the AC works. I know you can't tell on a video, but these little lights work too. There you can see the lights and the lights. AC works, it's nice and cold, it's perfect. There's our exact mileage, 104,700, sitting on a round number. It does in fact have a full tank of gas. The gas gauge works correctly. Idle is perfect, right where it should be. Steering wheel and leather, this is part of the SE, having a leather wrap steering wheel, is in excellent condition, I would say. Very, very nice. The dashboard doesn't have any cracks or any issues, but there's a look. Little tweeters in the A-pillars as part of the Rockford Fosgate sound system. There's the next oil change sticker, 109,500, 5,000 miles from now. The rearview mirror is nice and clean. And the compass and temperature, that looks like, there we go. That may look on this YouTube video like that's flickering or flashing. Sometimes stuff will do that. It is not. And with my real eyes, that is solid print. There's no issues with it. So that works fine. Lights here, map lights work. Again, visors are in very good shape. These were not recovered, but there's no, they don't typically recover visors. So, but they're in good shape. They're fine. So, all right. Let me hop up here. So the roof rack, it's the original like protective tape that the rack's mounted to, but you know, the stickers here are still in great shape. The basket is nice. Hardware's still nice. The Torx bolts. This is what you use the tool for right there to move the bars. There's one on each corner. You can see how nice it is. These allow you to take the basket out. All of the clips are there like they should be. Love the Xterra word on the side. Isn't it just remarkable? I hope you've continued to watch all the way through. All right, let me think. We looked at the back. We looked at the back on that side. So we just need to do this side. We looked at the engine. This back seat is just as clean as the other one. Same thing here. 2 tabs on the front, right there, right there. You can pop that seat bottom out, and then this will fold flat with the release tab right here, just like the other side. Excuse me. Back of the seats again, extra nice formats. I'm at 30 minutes. I usually do maybe 20, 15 or 20, but I really do like this car. This passenger side seat is perfect. No issues. Material's nice. Hey, now we're getting some sun. There's this mat. The keys that are in the ignition are just one of the sets of keys. It does have a full another set plus another key, so 3 total keys, 2 remotes. Yep. Here's the original book. Here's the original case with the other books. All right, the supplement book, the warranty booklet, even the cards for the original salespeople, and even the original key tag. With the key number, that little metal placard, that's the key number, so you can go to a Nissan dealership, give them that code, and they'll make a key for it. This is the original pouch that the stuff came in from Buckeye Nissan here in Hilliard and Columbus, Ohio. So, as original as this is, truly as original gets. I would challenge anyone to find a nicer one than this, especially with all of the work that's just been done. It is just remarkable. Now that the sun's out, you can really see the metallic, this ice silver metallic. You can see the metallic in the paint. Awesome. Tell me, I can't wait to read your comments. Tell me what you think. I hope that this attracts someone who truly appreciates this for what it is and appreciates the level of care and money and new parts that I have done to this to make it what it is. I'm going to turn on the headlights real quick so you can see the... I hope someone who has been looking for one of these is who finds this and who appreciates and respects it for what it is. There's the headlights and fog lights on. Look how cool and aggressive looking the front end of this is. Look at that. So sexy. I had a 1995 and a half Honda Passport when I was a teenager, and I always loved that vehicle, and this is way cooler, but this reminds me of my Passport, and I had added the tail guards and the brush guard and the running boards and all the stuff to my Passport. Had the tire on the back with the shiny tire cover. It was such a cool SUV. I kind of missed that SUV, but I had that, and this really reminds me of that the more I drive this and spend time with this. So I think I have covered everything I intended to cover. One owner. I mean, how can you go wrong with this? Even if you haven't been the person that's been searching for one of these, this is so much SUV for the money, and one owner, all original, only 104,000 miles. $4,000 or plus, worth of new stuff. This thing won't need anything for a long time. I spent on the mechanicals, I didn't say this when I was talking about it, but I spent about $3,000 on the new mechanical stuff on this, or maybe a little more than 3, but I have some very favorable pricing worked out with that shop because I've had a relationship with the owner for a number of years. If someone were to try to duplicate what I've done to this, paying normal or retail prices, you'd probably spend $6,000 or $7,000. So you're basically buying the vehicle in this case for what you would have paid in retail repairs plus a little bit extra for the actual car. So that's my position on this. I mean, I got such a reasonable price on getting things done that I was able to do everything that I wanted to do to make this just as amazing as it is. So Please comment, please suggest anything you like. Leave your comments, leave your suggestions, subscribe to my channel. 35 minutes walking around and talking about this. I appreciate you if you've watched this all the way through. I'm probably going to attach another segment here of the underside, but thanks for watching. Call, text, send messages on YouTube with any questions. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. All right, so I'm gonna crawl around here and try to show you underneath this Nissan Xterra. You can see the factory skid plate there. You can see how deep the tread is on those new tires. I figured that people would ask for this, so I'm just going ahead and doing it so you can see. I think the frame is in excellent shape. You can see there. Sorry, I'm trying to get rid of some of the glare. Okay. There's that. There we go. Back. You can see the frame through the wheels here a little better. Damn son. There we go. A little bit of that. A little bit of. Oh. Sway bar. There's the new exhaust. There's the new muffler. More new exhaust. New exhaust everywhere. Sorry, I turned it upside down. Might have made somebody dizzy. Okay, and up to the front. All right, well, I hope that's been helpful to see underneath it. There's more new exhaust. I hope that's been helpful and given anyone that wanted to see that a better view. So thanks again for watching, and watch the other videos and watch me driving videos. Thanks.